Hello everybody, and welcome to the next video in the eOPSEC 101 course, OPSEC for Absolute Beginners. In this video, we will be going over the basics of VPN kill switches and preparing to install them on Windows, Linux, Android, and iPhone. Now, this is assuming that you've already watched all of the previous videos in this course. You will have had to watch at least one ProtonVPN video and one iVPN video, because those videos will feature us creating those accounts, and we will not be going back over that in the kill switch videos, otherwise it would just take way too long. So make sure you've at least watched those before proceeding with the rest of this course. So we have the VPN kill switch. Doesn't kill your VPN or your device, as spooky, scary hacker terminology as it sounds. It actually is used to disconnect your device from the internet whenever your VPN fails. So the way that this works is, first you have to set up the VPN. In this case, we'll say iVPN, because that's what I use. So you would connect to the VPN directly, and then you would also set up the kill switch, or you could do it in the other order, but you have to set up both for it to properly work. Once you've got that set up and you go to the internet, say you're playing a game like, I don't know, gangsternation.net or whatever. You're acting like a cool gangster man on the internet. But then all of a sudden, your VPN disconnects. Without a VPN kill switch, it just goes right back to your previous network, and now your actual IP address and your home network information is out there for anybody to see, whoever is interested in your data. With the VPN kill switch, as soon as the VPN disconnects, your internet disconnects. Not one more packet of data is sent. So I forgot the word somehow. So your IP address and your data is still completely safe. It protects in-transit data. Obviously, if you're using the VPN itself and you forget to set up your kill switch, and then you set it up, if your VPN goes out beforehand, well, you can't go back out and grab that data and drag it back to you. If somebody wanted it, they've got it. So here are the pros of a VPN kill switch. The first pro is it keeps your IP address and data safe, and I don't have to repeat that. Is basically what I just said. Can be easily configured in most cases. A lot of VPN kill switches are either set up in graphical user interfaces separate from the VPN itself, or it is set up in a command line utility. So, easy enough. Now, some of them are pretty freaking complicated, and we will be using uncomplicated firewall for setting up iVPN and Linux. We'll get to that bridge when we get to it, but I just want to let you know that one will probably be quite a long video. But it is simple in most cases. Matter of fact, some of them are as simple as just clicking one button and you're done. And it can be an application level or a system level kill switch. And what that means is you can configure it for an application itself, like, I don't know, Path of Exile, the MMO video game, or an internet browser or something like that. But in the vast majority of cases, people are setting up these kill switches for their actual devices, like their computer, or their Android, or their iPhone, But there are some cons to using a VPN kill switch. And I put 4 here, but these are really the only 4 I can think of. And they're not really that big of a deal. One of them is, but the other ones, So the first one is internet connectivity loss when the VPN fails. Duh. The VPN goes out. It's not the responsibility of the kill switch to reconnect to your VPN. So if your VPN goes out, you won't have any more internet connectivity until you reconfigure and restart the VPN and it starts working again. But that's what you want. That's the point of the kill switch. The next one is it can cause frequent disconnections. Well, that's just gonna happen. 99.5% of those cases, it's just because the VPN went out. But say there's a software update or your VPN kill switch crashes. In most cases, it will disconnect you from the VPN and the internet entirely. It won't just leave you to fend for yourself. But I will say one major downside of that is if the kill switch crashes, you may not ever know until you go back to check on it manually. This does require an always-on VPN. Now, what is an always-on VPN? Well, that's a VPN, usually by definition, one that is active when you start up the device, or it's one, well, I guess, and it's one that runs 24/7 while you're using the device. If you don't have an always on VPN and your VPN's turned off, you got no internet. And the last one, Killswitch crashing can disable the internet entirely. So this goes back to the point I made about 30 seconds to a minute ago, where I said the Killswitch crashing usually just disconnects the entire internet, but in some cases it may not. When it does disconnect the internet during the Killswitch crashing, really the only thing you can do at that point to ensure complete anonymity, I wouldn't restart the kill switch at that point. I would just restart the computer or device entirely. So what's going to be next for this? Well, we have 8 videos planned. The first 4 videos are going to be ProtonVPN Killswitch for Windows, Linux, Android, and iPhone. And the next 4 videos are going to be iVPN Killswitch for Windows, Linux, Android, and iPhone. I'm not looking forward to that iVPN Killswitch video for Linux, because that's it's not complicated, but it's a long video to make. But that should be about 6 videos from now, so you guys don't have to worry about that right now anyway. Either way, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, consider liking, commenting, subscribing, all that good jazz. Either way, my name is James Martin. You guys have been amazing, and I will see you on setting up a ProtonVPN Killswitch for Windows.